Monday. I don't know what I was going to say, but happy Monday. Let me see if I can turn this. Yeah. Happy Monday. This is my channel, Britt Family Fun, and I am Yolanda. I started way later than I wanted to, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Happy Monday. I'm just going to keep talking till somebody sees I'm live. Come on with me. Hey, Sam Gloves. Good to see you. It's just me right now, and it's just you. And I appreciate your support. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it. Nehemiah, when you come back this way, can you open the curtain? I forgot. I didn't realize I hadn't opened the curtain all day. But it's not very bright outside. That's probably why I never thought about it. Yes, I do. I do. Let me just take this out there now, right? Okay. Thank you. Okay. And I put I put the strap down. The same like we do every week. Yeah. Yes, sir. I do. I need some more. Hey, Jace. I had a chance to look at it. I was on the phone with one of our friends. Stop. Don't you start. Don't you start, Jace. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh. Hang in there with me, Jace. Hang in there. Don't you leave me. Don't you leave me. Sorry, guys. Digging in one of my bags. I'm still here. I'm just trying to see if I can find them. I don't know if I can find them. I'm looking for everything but my gloves. My sister said, hang in there with me. Please. It may not be two. It may not be two. So don't be upset. Sam, I have a question. I hope it's not too much. I am a autism mom of two. Well, I have 4 kids. 2 of my kids are on the spectrum. One is 28. The other one is about to be 27 on May 8th. And I wanted to know if you were on the spectrum. I know. I have a question for you, Sam. Are you on the spectrum? That's what I wanted to know. And it's not, I'm not trying to be offensive, so I hope you don't think that, because it's definitely not to get anybody to laugh, because if they do, I'm going to put them off of here. I'm not going to block them, but I'm going to put them off if they laugh. I just wanted to know. I wouldn't feel no differently. You're still cool with me. I found one glove. Sorry, I don't have 2 right now. I don't want to run around the house. Hey, Jug Flex. Thank you for being here. Guys, listen, y'all. Oh, awesome. So yeah, my daughter just turned 28. And like I said, I feel no different. You're still cool with me, like you're my buddy. I don't mind. I'm a parent, so I know. And like I said, I have 4 children, and 2 of my children are on the spectrum. Both of them are on the autism spectrum. My 20-year-old that you guys have seen before, um, he's borderline Asperger's. That's fine. My 20-year-old is here with me, and he will be 20 soon. Now, my daughter, she doesn't. She is in a group home. I know that's something that I don't talk about a lot because I know people can be cruel, and sometimes people in their ignorance don't understand, so they can say crazy things that are very inappropriate and very hurtful. So maybe one day I'll break out of my shell and I'll share more. Um, but like I said, 2 of my children, they're adults and they're on the spectrum, ages 28 and 20. Now, my 20-year-old, he's high functioning. I call him the professor. If you look on my page, you can go anywhere on my community page and you can see videos. They're fun facts, rather, fun facts that he shares. That's something that he loves to do. Um, so that's a little bit. And my daughter, who's 28 years old, she uh oh, awesome. When is September? My birthday's October the 14th. And so uh she doesn't talk as much. Yeah, I mean, I can't create a glove. I found one. I like my gloves to match. So, and this one doesn't have powder on it, so I like them. Oh, you're September. I have one, but I couldn't find a match for this one. But uh yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't have couldn't find a match. But that's for Sam Gloves, guys. Our buddy Sam Gloves. It is okay. This is a safe space. I am an autism mom. Um, I have friends. I have family members who have other disabilities. Um, where what people call them disabilities, I call them perfect abilities. Um, there's there's nothing wrong. And I fight tooth and nail for anybody who has its special needs. It doesn't matter. You have all kinds of special needs. And a lot of people think that if you can't see it, thank you. If you can't see it visibly when you look at a person, that makes people think that the person isn't special needs. But that couldn't be far from the truth. Because if I wouldn't have told you, unless you've worked around children with autism, you wouldn't know that my son, the professor, Nehemiah, is autistic, unless I told you. But I'm so glad you like my gloves. Sorry I couldn't have them on both hands, but this is for you. I do have 2 hands, but spirit fingers for Sam Gloves. Um, but yeah, October the 14th. And I'm drinking hot tea in my cup. It says best mom ever. Like, I love this cup. Like I do. Jace be gone so fast. Jace, you still there? It says 0, but I know people. I know people are here. Hi, Lime BR. Hope you're well. Cool. I see. Don't sorry. I don't know why you make me want to giggle, Jace, today. I don't know. Nehemiah, don't forget to open the curtains for a little while. I know it's darky, but y'all, I forgot. That's what I was saying. I thought that Noah's Ark was about to pull up. I was walking like on Mondays. No. Just there you go. And the other. No, pull that piece on this side. Nehemiah, how many times? No, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. It's layered for a reason. I don't have no outfit. It's a t-shirt. Not that far. Nehemiah, be careful. You about to pull the whole thing. Pull it close some. Pull it close some. Pull it close a little bit more. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to help him with the curtains. No, not on that side. That side. I'll show you later what I mean, okay? I'm pretty sure I got it. Okay. But yeah, I don't just throw anybody for mods. I mean, today I subbed a couple of new people and they automatically put me as mods, but that is something that I don't do because I don't know you. And I'm not giving nobody that kind of control. If you mad, you mad. I'm not sorry for that. Yes, Jace, I'm putting on gloves for Sam Gloves. I wish Becca was here. I forgot to send her the daggone link, guys. I thought I sent it, but I forgot to send it to her. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I just didn't want to put on the latex gloves because I didn't want the powder all on my hands. I don't like that powder. It's give weird. It makes me feel weird. I mean, it doesn't make me itch or anything. I don't like that powder stuff. But okay, Sam. One regular, one for you. Y'all keep letting me forget about my story. So, like I said, I was walking my son, a 10-year-old, to the bus stop as I do on Mondays and Wednesdays. So it was raining hard, guys. And as we went through our area and turned the corner, mind y'all, I know, right? I had on winter Crocs in a downpour. Downpour, guys. So the water was getting deeper. I was like, listen. So I'm, Mom, my feet. I'm like, dude, you got on high top shoes and you don't have them tight enough to your ankles. So therefore, water's coming in the back. So you got to fix that. But so I said, I know you do, Sam. So I decided, I said, Solomon, you stay right here. I'm going to step out into the street. I know, guys. That was a crazy move in the morning during rush hour, walking down the street, in the street. But it was so much water. I told my child to watch where he was walking and step up in the grass and go around the water. I said, but be careful because sometimes people let their dogs go to the bathroom. They don't pick up after them. But anyway, it was so much water. I stepped in the street, and the only thing I could pray was, Lord, first, don't let nobody hit me. And two, hey, Grace. And yes, I have on gloves. I did it for my buddy, Sam Gloves. He loves disposable gloves, so I put them on occasion for him. But so I walked out in the street and prayed that, Lord, please don't let me get hit. And please, Lord Jesus, don't let nobody splash me. And baby, I look up in a metro bus. I'm talking about a full length, longer than the length of my house metro bus. Thank God he didn't splash me or no other cars. They respectfully went over, not over to the other side, but they moved over enough so that it wouldn't splash me when they came by. So I was grateful because I wasn't gonna let my baby be in the street, but I was because I knew I had on Crocs and I knew I didn't want to walk home in wet shoes. And so thank God, you know, my shoe got a little wet, but it wasn't like I wasn't saturated. Like my arm from my shoulder all the way down on one side got wet, but not my whole like feet and everything. And yes, y'all, yes, I do have on gloves. I'm doing this for Sam gloves. He loves disposable gloves. So, and I did want to keep my promise. Next time I get back on live, we'll both do it together. Because we was gonna write Sam gloves on here just for Sam. And if you haven't subscribed and you like my content after please take a look at my content first. You'll see fun facts. I share food I cook, pictures I cook, foods of my family, things like that. On my page. And sometimes I have some of my friends that I've shared some of their content on my page as well, and my pastor, of course. Um, but if you haven't subscribed, please consider. I am really trying to get my 1,000. I think I'm at I think it's 565 or something like that. And so, of course, my goal is at 1,000. You know, and I don't want just people to subscribe. I want this to be somewhere where you genuinely like. I want this to be somewhere where you genuinely feel like this is a safe space. You can laugh, you can cry, or whatever. 65. Um, and yeah, 565. Thank you, 565. And so I just want it to be a safe space where you can laugh, you can cry, you can joke, you can feel safe. You don't feel like somebody's beating you up. Like I said, if I haven't introduced myself to you that really don't know me, this is my channel, Britt Family Fun, and I am Yolanda. I am a autism mom. I am a sister to the older sister to two other sisters. Hey, boss dog. Yes, I have on gloves for Sam gloves. Yes, I do. But you start with the questions. I got gloves on for Sam gloves. But um after a while I'm gonna take them off because after a while I gotta get them off my hands. I feel a little bit confined. Unless I'm doing something specifically with gloves on, um, I can't keep them on the whole time. But y'all, it's been like I said, it was raining like Noah's Ark. And so I'm telling you, it was so much rain. And it was raining hard, but it wasn't what I consider a torrential downpour, where I would have said, forget it. I'm just gonna have to be soaking wet all the way home. Cause there's them type of rain when no matter what, umbrella or nothing works. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't have been worried because I ain't got no perm, no way. My head would have just curled up and I just walked in the rain all the way home and been wet. But um, it rained really, really, really hard. And so like I want to get my grass cut so bad, but with all the rain right now, I can't. And I hate it because I got these things growing up the front of my house. I know they're a form of weed, but I didn't have them before, so I'm not used to them. These jokers seem like they just started sprouting real, real, real fast. And I hate long grass with everything in me. I don't like it. Plus, I got to get the grass cut in the backyard too, honey, because outside of our fence there's a lake. Yes, I know, but I had to use what I had. I had this one and this one. That's what I got. Had to use what I had. I know you have rubber and you have latex, but this is what I got. This is what I'm gonna have. When I get tired of them, Sam, I'm gonna take them off. Hope you still hanging there. Hope you still my boy. But when I get done with them, I'm gonna take them off because I'm not feeling it today like that. But yeah, it's been really dark, really overcasty today. Um, and so my brain is in. I gotta pack up Solomon's stuff because he's going to camp in a couple of days, and it's going to be cold and rainy. So I want to make sure that he's good. Got him a poncho. I'm gonna make sure he does a coat. Uh-huh. I had ordered some like vitamins for women from the TikTok shop, and they finally came. So many vitamins. I'm used to, taking like 2. These are like a whole little pack. I already took a pack, but I'm just showing you guys. That's what the little packs look like. And you take a whole pack. I think it's like 6 of you. But what I like is when I looked at the ingredients, y'all. Look at the ingredients. They have a vitamin A, B6, B12, D3, K2, biotin, folate. They have zinc, all kinds of good stuff. And they have a great blend. Organic alfalfa, kale, parsley, organic spinach, broccoli, wheatgrass, organic carrots, organic oatgrass, organic strawberry, organic tomato. They have a little bit of everything. And the thing is even though it has that tomato in it, you don't taste it. And their vitamins are pink. They're pink. Nehemiah, don't forget to take this away from me for so. Yeah, I gotta move these because I don't. Where should I put it? Under that blue thing where the lollipop is. Okay, that's the one upstairs. Yes. And then I might move it from there because I don't. Don't you me? What you me about? I just realized what you were saying. Stop playing. Don't you me? Come on me. Tea, hot tea. And it says best mom ever. Check out there and see if it's still raining. You might want to take the umbrella with you just in case, even though if it's not, because you don't want to be at the bus stop and they get down and start raining out there. Okay. You see it, and if you look at that mailbox, we're gonna have to clean them leaves out again. Because I think a bird may be trying, but I ain't gonna give no bird no opportunity. I think we're gonna have to spray something in there. Because I can't. I ain't trying to have no mother bird swoop down fight me over no mailbox. Yeah, we had some. I got on my gloves for Sam gloves for a little while, Miss Nancy. I hope your day has gone well. I know, Sam gloves. I appreciate you. I do. But yeah, I was just. You're welcome. Oh, okay. Where were you located, Sam Gloves? Because I don't remember. It'd be so much stuff to remember with everybody. But it was raining so hard. I felt like Noah's Ark was about to pull up this morning, Miss Nancy. It was raining so hard out there, and I had to walk my son to the bus stop. I couldn't let rain Couldn't let no rain stop me. It's just some water. Let me see what my bill is. And I was out there. I was in Crocs, winter Crocs. Thank God I didn't come back with soaked feet. Y'all, I know. I know. I know you lying. Nehemiah, come tell me if this right. Gracie, I know you. I know that. I know my bill ain't 2 cents. I know. I know this don't say 2 cents. I'm like, Lord, you bad. Like that say 2 cents, don't it? That bill say 2 cents. That ain't never happened, y'all. I was just looking at my little Verizon, my Wi-Fi. I know you want to say it bad. You itching to say the word. This ain't good times. This is Britt Family Fun Channel, boy. Just playing. I don't like that word that much. 2 cents. I don't even know they're gonna let me take this. I got a 2 cent bill. That is funny. Oh, I know why. Because I paid. I think I paid over last month on purpose, I think. You better not. Buff dog, don't do that. Behave. Don't say that word. Behave. Behave, JJ. Oh, I'm glad, Sam. Jace, I'm gonna say this, and I hope Miss Nancy can catch it too. If I detect anything weird over there, I'm done. Hey, Chef Hit Dice. And no, I'm not crazy. Yes, I do have gloves on my hands. I'm wearing them for my buddy Sam gloves. He likes gloves, honey, so I just put the gloves on. I hope your day is going well. You be in the kitchen. Let them cook. I mean, doing your thing. The spaghetti, I love the way you did your spaghetti. I mean, I've really thoroughly enjoyed everything I've seen you cook, Chef Hit Dice. And actually, I've wanted to try a couple of them. And so I hope you don't mind if one day I do try some of the things that I've seen you cook. I'm always inspired. Um, Look, boss dog, you're a grown man. You wasn't saying that word when you first started coming on my live. You know you wasn't. You were saying another one quite often, but you wasn't saying that word you want to say. You know you wasn't. So be chill. But yeah, if I get any hints of oddness about, then it's done with it. Yeah, say doggone it. But yeah, I appreciate it. But I just wanted to ask. I mean, I feel the same way. Even with girl dad cooking up this little deliciousness. Um, I've been inspired for things I wanted to try there too. But I just wanted to make sure that it would be okay because I mean it would never be just like yours. I'm a Yolanda Nazit. I'm gonna do my thing. But I do. I see so many things that I want to try that I've seen both of you really do. Like me, I will admit, like I love to cook, and y'all know that. I just don't do it every single day. Um, and I want to really learn the grill. I mean, I grew up with a dad that just loved the grill, Chef Hit Dice. I'm telling you, my dad You put a grill in front of my dad, and he had smokers. He had about 3 or 4 smokers too. And my dad could be on the grill from sun up to sundown, and he just didn't even look like he was trying. I mean, that man would grill all day, 8, 10 hours. That man would be on the grill, and he wouldn't let nobody come near that grill. Um, and I think it was a protective dad in him that wouldn't let us near the grill. Because he all of his girls can cook, but that's something that I want to learn. Because I mean, I understand the marinating and certain things like that. I mean, I'm not saying I understand everything, but I was like, man, if I get the grill under my bill, baby, look at her. Listen, it's gonna be on and popping. know, you know. Um, but that's something. 44 degrees out. 44 degrees. Ooh, it's 44 degrees outside, y'all. Like, I really want to learn how to do the grill. One of my uncles, when I used to go over his house, he had his 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 front yard was bigger than his backyard. So whenever he threw something, it would always be in the front because the front was massive. He had that grill going in the front yard, guys, and of course you would say that. But I always wanted to learn, but I didn't mess with my daddy when it came to his grill. Like my dad was such a griller, y'all. If he had a taste for grilled food in the winter, he would go downstairs in our basement and open the door. Because it was, he would open the door. He wouldn't bring the grill in the house, but he would bring it like close to the back door, open the door wide, and he would be out there midwinter grilling stuff. He's like, I got a taste of some grilled food. And my dad would just do that. So the grill was sacred for him. Like, it was sacred. We couldn't touch his grills, and we couldn't touch his smokers. Like, my dad smoked turkeys and everything else. And I understand that yeah, very is. But I need somebody who can have the patience enough with me that could just show me how to do things. Like my uncle, he would get these great big old fish and stuff them with crab and shrimp and everything, baby, and put them on a grill. And baby, people come forward and wild for that good food. Yeah, but yeah, they are funny about the grills. But I need somebody patient enough who don't mind um showing me how to grill, because that's something I want to get under my belt. You know what I'm saying? That's right, dog. Got it. I really do. I mean, everybody can't be selfish. Somebody gotta have some patience to teach a sister how to do some stuff on a grill. And I know guys are picky about these girls. That's why I never bothered my dad. I mean, he would let me stand back and watch him, you know. But I think it's the fire for me that kind of makes me a little nervous. And I guess that's just something that I gotta get past. Um, it's just the fire. And even though I have a small yard, I don't think I think I would be nervous to do it here. Yeah, because we have a small closed in yard, and I have neighbors on both sides, so it would just have to be a little small something that I could do a little small stuff with. Yeah, I don't think it's hard. It's like I said, I just got to get past the fire part. And I would see my dad. My dad would smoke the hickory chips, and so I got the gist, but it's just getting the courage to get me a little grill and do a little something. I mean, because I can cook, so I got that part down, the marinating and stuff, and putting it on the grill and all that. I even got grill mats. Y'all ain't never had a grill, but I even got grill mats, um, and all of that to use. I do. And so, I know about soaking the hickory chips and putting them over the coals, and I did all of that. The answer is no for what? What you telling me no for? A woman can grill. I got aunts and stuff that know how to grill they behinds on. Child, don't be one of them dudes where it ain't a woman's place. No, we ain't doing that. Mm-mm. Yeah, but one day I'll be able to take that. Um, I'll jump with that challenge and get on the grill. Yes, I do understand Sam gloves. Yes, I do. I understand. See, you just want to talk trash. Y'all see Boss Dog today, right? He got a lot of lip today. That's right, dog on it. Like he got a lot of lip today. You want to talk trash about some? I ain't grilling nothing. And see, when I end up going live on a grill and be playing Glorilla, let her cook. Let her cook. When I have all my stuff perfectly marinated and ready to throw on the grill, doing my thing, I got I got the grill. I got the long handled grill forks, whatever you call them. I got all that stuff. I mean, they long too. They I mean they're about that long. So I got the right stuff for the grill. There was a gift from one of my friends that was a chef, so that lets me know that somebody believe in me. Oh, I believe it, Miss Nancy. I believe it. Listen, I wish I could have been there with you today. You was doing them biscuits, honey. Baby, I wanted to pull up some molasses and some butter so bad and eat them biscuits with you. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Like I do. I appreciate you so very much. You good? Yeah. All right. If you want to take, you just got to decide which umbrella you want to take. They both back there. Okay, got it. He's on my way to go pick up my baby boy from the bus stop. Just watch for the mounds of water out there, and watch where you step if you have to go in the grass. Cause people, I don't get, it says that everybody should pick up after their dogs, but I have seen people letting their dogs just do whatever, and I don't think that's right. I love dogs, y'all. I grew up having dogs and cats and stuff, but to be outside, yeah, just put it down. Oh, here, okay. Come here. But now, but wait, whoa. Oh, you looking for the keys? Okay. Here, let me see it. You know how to put it down? Okay, good. Put the strap on the bottom so you can just close the umbrella up. Okay. All right. Hey, Blaze. Yeah, I mean, I saw a lady walking right out front and let her dog go right there, and she didn't even pick it up, and she kept on walking. And I'm like, okay, and I'm trying to, I'm never mean to nobody when I see that, and except for, now I'm just gonna start watching, and whenever I see people walking past with their dogs, I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna open the door and say, "Hi, I'm new here." Yeah, I know that I can. I just got to give up that little fear I have of dealing with the flames. And my backyard, I'm in a new space, so my backyard is closed in, and I have people with wooden fences on both sides. So like if it was windy or something like that, I would never do it because I don't want any embers. Um, yeah, I know I could. I know I could. I know I could be really, really, really good at it. I know a lot of people gonna get me for that, and some people might take my card from me. But I don't like a supercharged hot dog. I don't want a hot dog that's super black and super burnt because eating that stuff a whole lot like that is not good for you. Yeah, I have the long forks and stuff. Yeah, and I didn't know that until just a couple of years ago, Miss Nancy. I didn't know that it was considered carcinogenic. I believe that's the word. Um, that because there's some people that like to eat grilled food like all the time, all the time, but the black char part of it's not healthy for us. Um, I remember one time, I can't remember the name of the restaurant. Oh, I can't remember, but it's a really nice restaurant in our area, and I love salmon, so I wanted the salmon, but the guy, he overcharred it. You know how they try to make the pretty lines on the food so they can go in both directions and they look like diamond cut when you cut look. I was like, "Ooh, he charged that one a little bit too much." I don't know. I should have sent it back, but I didn't. But yeah, I didn't know. Grilled cheese. Listen, Solomon gonna turn into a grilled cheese. I ain't even cooked today. I could have, but I didn't feel like it. I really wanted to go to the grocery store, but it was raining so much today, and I know the rates be crazy through the roof. It's supposed to be chilly all week. It's already 44 degrees out there now. So it's gonna be colder tomorrow, but I'm gonna get my butt up and I'm going to the grocery store and I'm gonna get some stuff, but I gotta sit down and make a list up today of the stuff I'm gonna get because I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store next week. Because next week is my baby birthday. Yep, next week is my he'll be 11 years old. Solomon will be. Oh, I know. I was talking to a dear friend of mine. Her name is honestly Andrea. She just recently moved. She got caught up in that big storm, Hurricane Milton in Tampa, and she lost everything, her car, her home, everything. And so she's just moved and she's working on getting her home back together and trying to set up her little studio area for social media. So I am. Thank you, Chef Hit Dice. I'm so glad you're still here. And thank you for giving me the okay. I just got to figure out which one I want to start with. Trust me, I'm going to tag you anytime I'll do anything with you or uh girls that cooking up deliciousness. I'll tag you in, and even Queen Alchemy. I need to check out some of her content too because she does some vegan things. And I used to do several vegan meals a month where we would do like meatless days, like meatless Mondays or meatless Wednesdays or whatever. Hold on, boss. A lot of people do that. Be spam calling all day. So I will definitely make sure that I will um tag you when I try one of your dishes because I'm just excited about being able to try one of you guys, then it'll be yours and then maybe I'll try his and then I'll do something to somebody else's, you know. Then it's just me. I'm the type of person where if I see it, um like you guys normally show your step by steps pretty much, I can pick up. I might not have like every single ingredient like spot on, but like I said, I'm always gonna take it and make my own. Oh, listen, I understand. I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do, my brother. Yeah, I don't like when nobody like their money played with. I listen. I learned something a long time ago, valuable lesson on me having a big heart, Miss Nancy. A big heart like I do. I knew someone and who hit me with oh, you got your tax. Um, I need you to loan me da, and I'll make sure that I give it back before Christmas. Okay. And so me being a gullible person I am, I was like, okay. And I loaned them something way, 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 way above what I could afford to lose. And the closer it got to Christmas, I appreciate you saying gloves. Um, she was quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter. And this has been well over 10 years ago. So anybody think I'm being mean or nasty, I'm not. Um, then the next thing you know, she disappeared. I couldn't find her for nothing, but every time I saw her, there was new cars, new gym accounts, new this, new that, new kids to her daycare center that she ran from home, new this, new that, new jobs, new stuff. And and I was like, well, all that stuff that I could get my money back because this was the most that I had ever loaned anybody ever. And we were really, really close. And I remember talking to a mentor. I mean, snot booger tears. I was crying. I don't understand why, you know, uh, and I didn't get my money back and blah, 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 blah. And I was just going. And my mentor stopped me. She said, calm down, wipe your nose, get yourself together, Miss Nancy. And I was like, okay. I was here, I mean, like a little kid, just couldn't breathe, nothing. I was hurt. And she said, sweetheart, you don't ever loan anybody anything that you cannot afford to lose. She said, I don't care if it's $5. I'm showing my gloves for you, Sam. Spirit fingers. Um, she said, never loan anybody nothing you can't afford to lose. And that statement stuck with me from that moment on. It helped take the weight. I remember seeing her pop up on social media, and I tried to reach out to her and say hello, and then to say, how come you stopped talking to me after I needed my money back? Next thing you know, she disappears again. So I just learned that that was a valuable lesson that maybe she had never get it. Then I was hard on myself because I remember a friend did a favor for me. Then I went through financially. Financially, I let them know what happened, but I wasn't able to pay them back. Um, and at first, I kind of beat up on myself, guys, because I felt like that was punishment um, for me. Um, you know, getting so mad at my friend because she didn't pay me back. But my thing is that she never communicated with me. You know what I'm saying? It was never a communication. She just disappeared. She just didn't talk to me anymore. And that was a hurtful situation. This was over God now, over, yeah, 20 years ago, more than that. And I know you're still here. And but it taught me a valuable lesson not to give away things that you know you can't afford to lose. And that was the lesson in that. And that's something that I share with people because people in your kindness will try to take advantage. I had a young lady that reached out to me again today, and whenever they proceed with the word mommy, mind you, I got 4 kids, so the word mommy always mean I want something. So she, mommy. So in my brain, I ain't got it. But instead of just saying that, I just let her talk. And then she proceeded, I need you to borrow. I said, no, ma'am. I said, have you ever considered that there may be something that I need? And she, okay, I understand. And I'm just, even at 54, there should never, I don't care how old you are, it should never be a time where you can't learn. There's a lesson in everything, like everything. Okay. Um, I don't want to ever be so desperate for attention from anyone that I allow myself to be hurt. And I don't want you guys to be either. So desperate to have someone in my life that I allow myself to be talked to any kind of way, to be taken advantage of, to be manipulated, to be hurt. I'm talking about that's male or female. It don't matter. Like it's not worth it. Like you matter. You should matter to you. Shout out to Osho Ravishing and Boogie Time on their awesome podcast the other day, Sunday. It was really, really, really great. And shout out to uh Rising Phoenix in her absence, Becca, my sister from another mister. And shout out to my friend, honestly, Andrea. Can't wait till she come back on the social media scene. And just shout out to everybody that came here on this live today. Miss Nancy, Sam Gloves, Chef Hit Dice. I'm sorry, I was looking out. I be getting messages while I'm on here. Blaze, Jug Flex. Just trying to remember. Oh, Jace and Grace. That came by. I appreciate you all for being here on this rainy day. Y'all, I was looking at some footage from places in Georgia, and this one a young lady that I know, her whole front yard looked like a 4-foot pool. I mean, the water was deep. I mean, the whole and thank God the water hadn't come up further on her steps. I think she had 4 steps up to her front porch, but the water didn't make it up that far. And I certainly hope it didn't, because that's a lot of water. I hope the water recedes and the rain stops. Because we have a lake. We have a lake on the backside of my home, like a small, I don't know if it's a lake or a man-made body of water. I don't know what it is. Just a little wooded, just, area back there. And I'm like, ooh, mosquitoes. I wish I could put something in my yard for mosquitoes coming up. But y'all don't mind me. I just had a lot of stuff I was sharing. Thank you, Miss Nancy. I appreciate you. That's right, Chef Hit Dice. Don't let them play with your money. Y'all, it's so funny. Got a Verizon bill today for 2 cents. I'm like, bro, they could have put the 2 cents on the net. How am I gonna pay 2 cents? I might just have to call them and say, listen, 2 cents. Can y'all take that 2 cents on my next bill, please? As soon as I see the bills, I try to get on them and pay them. Because sometimes we can get so caught up in so many things we have to do, we forget. Be the end of the month, we going, I forgot to pay a bill. And I don't do the automatic, just because I just want to make sure I got enough money to cover it, because I don't want to overdraft or anything. So that's how I do sometimes. It's still very dark and overcasty, so I know it's gonna be a chilly night. It's already, what time is it? It's almost 5 o'clock. Yeah. And so if it's already 44 degrees, then I know by the morning it's gonna be like in the 30s. It's definitely gonna be in the 30s. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner. But I want something different. I really do. I really want something different. I want something different for dinner. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. And y'all, this boy has a birthday coming up on April the 14th, right? So he had this big menu. I mean, it is nothing bad. He wanted chocolate cupcakes. He wanted me to fix him a pineapple cake. He wants me to make some homemade pizzas. He was like, and then he was like, "Can you make me some homemade ice cream?" I'm like, "Bruh." Um, he wants a fruit tray with this fruit dip that I make. Like he really, really loves it. And and I was like, I don't know. We might have to do the homemade ice cream next time. Give me a break. But this little kid here is funny. He has some high demands. Oh, and then he told me he wanted a charcuterie board. And I was like, dude, if y'all don't know, charcuterie boards are not cheap. I made one year for his birthday. He ended up having 3 charcuterie boards. How did I do that? I think I got a little gung ho, y'all, because it was supposed to be like 20 or 30 people coming over. So I was hurt because everybody bailed, except for about 5 or 6 people. I mean, people said they was coming that day, didn't come, and I don't like that kind of stuff. Hey, Leah. I have a cousin named Leah, spelled the same. This tea is good on a cold day. Bum, 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 bum. But look, Sam gloves is hanging in there because I got these gloves on. I got about 3 more minutes, Sam. Then I'm these gloves off. I can't do it no more, sweetheart. I did it for you, and I won't do it. I won't do it every day that I come on. You're here. It won't be done every day, but I will do it every so often. I just won't ever tell you when. But yeah, I want like a rotel dip or something like that. Oh my kids sound like they fighting coming through the door. Why you sounding like y'all is fighting when y'all come through the door? Listen, I have to
Y'all went to the store today?
no. Then did you see the Noah's Ark that we floated to school on this morning?
Huh?
You was with me when we took Noah's Ark to the bus stop.
I know.
You talking about did I go to the store? I'm not. Okay, so this is the best way I can explain it because I would have to explain it to you outside of here. But the way I can explain it on here is that okay, I have 2 children on the spectrum. So one of them, hold on, put my stuff down. My children just come in and grab stuff. Don't even ask me. Go wash your hands. Give me my candy. And so my daughter was fascinated with silverware. Okay. My baby would take all the silverware out the drawer. I mean, all of it. I had to buy a whole new set and give me my silverware. Give me a phone. So she would take all the silverware out the drawer, Miss Nancy, and lay it on the floor in chronological order. She would lay it on the floor and she did this for a minute. And then she was fascinated with the shoes. She would pull all of my shoes out the closet, line them up outside the closet, and then get in the closet. So that's the best way that I can explain that. She went through a lot of phases, you know, with stuff like that. You know, I know Sam Gloves, and children, kids, adults, whatever. Everybody's different. Um, they have different things uh, that they like. They can get like I don't want you to say the word fixated on certain things that they have to have. Like my daughter, um, she stems, and her stemming, she walks over to the wall and she'll tap like the baseboard with her foot. She'll do this all day. She could be sitting down, she'll get up and just go take her foot and tap it on the baseboard and go sit back down. Um, it's a form of stemming, so she'll do that. Um, so I'm thank you for understanding. I appreciate you. I was just trying to explain it so I wouldn't make it seem like I was being a because it would never be my goal at all to offend or hurt anyone. I made it my time, Sam Gloves. Yeah, that's enough for me today, sweetheart. I did it for you. And like I said, every time I come on, I won't be doing it, but sometimes I don't mind. But I got to come out of them now because I feel a little confined with it. But I did it for Sam Gloves, but ooh, Miss Yolanda had to take them gloves off. Yes. Oh, I know, and I don't mind explaining. I was just trying to make sure that I explained it without being, harmful in any way, because that would never be my intention in a million years. Solomon, don't forget to bring me your phone. You don't bring me your phone, you be down here tonight. But um, I've always enjoyed my lives with you guys. I really, really do. You guys are just amazing, and y'all come with me right on my journey, um, and all my stories. And I appreciate it because I think the stories help, not just me, but I'm hoping that somehow they help somebody because I don't want to see anybody taking advantage. And for me, being a mom, autistic, a mom who has children with autism, I try to teach my kids. Um, and my son, I can explain it to him more than I can my daughter because, oh, I appreciate you because he's quite high functioning, and I let him know not everybody has your best intention. Some people will try to be nice just so they could use you or embarrass you or do something in video because we live in this information age where everybody wants to put everything on camera, and I'm not one of those content creators. Yeah, every once in a while I'll give you a flash of the home. I'll have it in the kitchen when I'm cooking something, but I'm not one of those people that's gonna show you my shower routine. And saying that somebody does that, people do. They just don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you my shower routine. You know what I'm saying? I may brush my teeth and say, "Hey, good morning. This is what I do: brush my teeth, wash my face." But I'm not gonna wake up with the covers still up here and not dressed and under my covers and getting up with the camera in the morning. I'm not gonna go so far. I think some things should be left private. I mean, some content creators are not private like that. They show everything that they do, everything. However, I'm just not one of those people. I'm not going to show everything. I'm not going to say everything. You know, I don't say stuff unless God put it on my heart to share because I feel like the message could bless somebody, could stop somebody from getting in trouble. It could help somebody out of domestic violence situation. It could help somebody from being verbally, mentally, physically abused, whatever the case may be, things like that. I don't mind sharing whenever God puts them on my heart. Um, yes. Yeah, I'm not going to share every single thing that goes on behind the scenes in my household. Like, I kids to have some sense of normalcy. I mean, some people put so much stuff out there on social media. And the thing that I find with social media sometimes that can be a bit nerving, they feel like because we're on here that they could say anything they want, that they could have an opinion one way or the other. And I feel like I don't care if I had my whole life on social media. You can't say whatever you want to me. You can't tell me what you think that I should do. Um, you can't run my life, even though my life may be on social media. Um, so a lot of people think that because we're here, that that's what they get to do. And I'm like, I don't care. No, you don't. Um, a couple of times, a couple of times on YouTube, not YouTube, a couple of times on TikTok, especially when I first kind of started there with my son, the professor, doing his fun fact videos. I would have people say, "Oh, the people gonna think you using your son for clout." What clout? It's my child. I was trying to help him kind of come out of his shell by sharing fun facts to kind of help him get used to kind of talking in front of people and around people. As a mom, what clout? I mean, guess what? If we made money, then to God be the glory. I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? Because it won't just benefit me, it's going to benefit my kids. Yes, it will. It will help me pay a bill. It will help me get the grass cut. It will help me uh, get us a trip. You know what I'm saying? To somewhere we've been wanting to go. So clout, no, I don't need to use any of my kids or myself for clout any kind of way. I think that's a word that people just throw around, and people seem to think that all content creators. Um, oh, thank you. I have some my other ones written down. I can't wait for him to do. Probably I'll get him to do them today after we get finished our dinners and stuff like that. Um, Again, I ain't cooking nothing. Y'all don't know what to do today. Um, but I'll get him to do his fun facts. It was a way to get him to come out of his shell, Miss Nancy. You know what I'm saying? Um, like soon I'll be giving him a list and going with him to the store and saying, okay, you pick it out. You know? Then that way I can say to him, hey, I need 4 things from the grocery store. You walk safely, go to the grocery store, bring it back with your cart, and that's it, that's all. And I'm just going to let him do his thing. Um, because he'll be 21 soon. 21 on the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no dummy by far. Very nice. So I'm just trying to get him to understand that everybody in the world is not kind. Oh, thank you so much. He is a dear, sweet young man. When I tell you, he don't he don't yell, he don't raise his voice when he's upset. You know, if he's doing something, I try to help him. He'll say, "Mommy, please, I got it." So I'm like, "Ooh, okay." Because mamas, we always want to try. So I have to back off and let him do it on his own. Um, you know, it might not be big to some, but for me, seeing him get on the phone and set up his Metro Access rides for to go to school, go to college, it's amazing for me. Like it's the little things. Like it's you ain't gotta, you ain't gotta take me to the highest heights. You know what I'm saying? It's the little things. It's the little things for me when I see him growing and thriving. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be big when I give him a list and I say I got 4 things I want you to get this, um, you know, and let him do it without my assistance at all. You know, when I do that for him, when he do that, it's gonna be big. Cause my other son, he was doing it under 15. You know, because my daughter, is severely autistic, and so that was a different thing. I couldn't leave her alone. with the kids. I had to send my young kids out to do stuff for me when I couldn't get out because she would be having her moments. I know, Sam Gloves. I've been on here for over an hour. My child is home from school now. I wanted to come on at 3 instead, but I was, taking care of some business with another friend of mine. So I came on later today, but I did at least make my hour today. And so I'm happy for that. If I can come back and go live again later, then I will. It all depends on how everything goes in the evening. Sam, I had your gloves on the whole live. I just took them off in the last 5 minutes. I made it for a whole hour with the gloves on. I hope you have a great day, Sam and Miss Nancy and everybody who came today to spend some time with us. Shout out to Miss Lashana. Shout out to Also Ravishing and Boogie Time. Shout out to King Explicit and Tulu, Tulu TV, TP Media, TP Media TV. Shout out to Fishy Things, 70 Senior, new sub, 70 Senior, the Twins. Shout out to the Twins and so many. And I love you too. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys have an amazing evening. And like I said, if I have some time to come back for at least 30 minutes a little bit later, I definitely will. So if you guys got some time on your hands, maybe I will come back again later. Thank you guys again. See you guys again soon. Bye bye.